What's up guys, this is PacoMNL back with a quick vlog slash setup tour video. Now there are two reasons why I want to do this video now. It's because a lot of you guys have been asking to see my 2018 setup. And second reason is that I'm actually building my new YouTube studio. I'm going to be moving out of my bedroom soon, and you actually can hear some construction in the background right now. I'm sure you can hear that. And so I want to document everything to see how much my setup will change over the next couple of months or so. So without further ado, let's get started with this setup tour. Starting with my all-important whiteboard. Now the whiteboard is one of the most important purchases I've ever made because I put down all the reminders, all my schedules, and what I need to remember here on the whiteboard, but I just cleaned it up for the sake of this video. But normally, like, it's full of info and stuff like that. Top secret stuff. So the whiteboard, one of the most important things I've ever bought. Moving down below the whiteboard are my tripods. We got like a Manfrotto and a Benro tripod, and my tiny little light that I use for doing videos. And here's the Rack Kwani case, which I got for a review from Rack Gears. I haven't done it quite yet, but I will get to that soon. I'm going to be building a new PC for the sake of that case review, so that's going to be really cool. We're going to be moving counterclockwise actually with my door. It's a pretty standard door. Not a lot of specs, but it's made of wood. Very cool door. I've had this door for quite some time now. Highly recommend this door. Handcrafted artisanal door. Very cool. Moving on to our entertainment center. Over here we got a curved Samsung, I think it's a JU6600 curved LED display. So it's got 444 chroma, subsampling rate at 60 Hz, 4K TV. Very cool. I use it for Netflix, my PlayStation, my Xbox, and my Nintendo Switch. So this is my entertainment center. Just some stuff that I'm into, Kinfolk and Einstein, of course, he's the man. So I just try to fill up my room with stuff that I'm interested in, try to keep it more decorative, and of course some fake plants up top, which is really cool. So moving down below the TV, this is where my product queue is. You can see a lot of Rack Gears products, a lot of Techwear products, and a lot of Asus products. These are all for review, and I'm gonna be tackling all these products for review. This is an old keyboard that I used for a giveaway, Black Widow X Tournament Edition Chroma, and this is a Razer Hammerhead Pro V2 earphones, which I got from my girlfriend for Christmas, and the Oppo F5 box, which I will review as well. So this is basically the area of my room wherein I put down all the products that I receive, and it's basically like a product queue. So this area is like the product queue area slash entertainment center. Now, moving on. This is my closet. That's where I keep all my clothes. I'm not going to show you obviously, but this is the bathroom door over here. Another artisanal wooden door that I highly recommend. But yeah, so moving on to my bed. This is a pretty small single bed because my room is like really small, if you can't tell already. I can see it in the comments right now, people giving me slack about having a single bed. But it works for me, and that's all that matters. But this is my ROG Strix GL753 7700 HQ processor. Got 32 gigabytes of RAM and a GTX 1050 Ti. So it's a really powerful laptop that I use for editing videos on the go when I go to Taipei or go to events, or when I need to work on the go. And of course, this is my ROG backpack that came with the laptop. It's a very good backpack. Lots of stuff can fit in it, including this rather large laptop. So this is what I use when I travel. Can't complain here. Pretty good backpack. Very durable, water resistant, awesome. Moving on to beside my bed, this is my Darth Vader head. I use it to store a lot of little things like my keys, my wallet. I got it from Disneyland actually. And below that is my Fender FM65 amplifier. Now I used to be in a band, but I'm not in a band anymore, and I used to play a lot of music. So instead of, I don't play music anymore. I sold a lot of my gear. So instead I just use it as a nightstand or as something to remember my old passion. So I use the Fender amplifier as a nightstand. And you can see my phone, which is an iPhone 7 over there, and the remote for my TV and my air conditioner. So yeah, it works well as a nightstand. It looks pretty cool. Gives my room a little bit of more personality, and above that is my pretty cool looking Philips Room Stylers lamp. Kind of looks like something out of BioShock, so that's why I bought it. It's really cheap. It's cost me like 80 bucks. So it's nothing too fancy, but I think it looks really cool. So moving on, beside my nightstand, we got the Ape Labs Ape Light Maxi lighting system. It's remote controlled, RGB, it has strobing effects, breathing effects, sound reactive effects. If you see in my videos, these are what I use for lighting the background for B-rolls and whatnot. And behind that is the AOC 24-inch G-Sync monitor, and it's 144Hz G-Sync. It's a TN panel. Not bad color reproduction, but of course it's TN, so you can't expect that much. And beside that AOC monitor is another product that I got for review, which is an Asus GeForce GTX 1060 9 Gbps model. So it's the latest refresh of the GTX 1060, and I will review that in just a bit. Below that is another ROG Strix gaming notebook, which will be reviewed at a later time as well. Got this one for review. And below that are my cameras. You got a Canon vlogging camera over here, which I don't really use that much, and the Sony a6300 4K camera, which will be replacing my Canon 80D, which I'm using right now. I'm going to be using it since I want to shoot videos in 4K. So I'm saving up money to get a new lens for the a6300, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for some 4K content. Next to that is a 50mm lens for Canon, which is, the nifty 50. I use it a lot for those close-up shots and B-rolls. Pretty cool stuff. And next to that, below my air conditioner, is the vinyl player that I got from my cousin. It's a really old vinyl player that looks retro, but it's not really retro. I don't really use it on it right now. It's a Judas Priest record, and behind it is the Rapture poster from the BioShock Collector's Edition. And here is an RGB Darth Vader lamp, which I got from my girlfriend, and a fake plant from Crate and Barrel. Pretty cool fake plant. I love them fake plants. Below that are my bookshelves. Bookshelf is my bookshelf. Cannot English right now, but I have a lot of books over here. I love to read. And of course, you can't miss the Half-Life Collector's Game of the Year Edition box from way back when. And I have this weird thing wherein I collect TV dinner boxes, so you can see like boxes of Hot Pockets and Amy's over there. Don't judge me, don't ask me why, but I just keep them, and it's fun. So, moving on, behind my setup here is my PlayStation, which is not hooked up right now, but I use it to stream PlayStation games when I want to, and it's usually connected to this, and we'll get into the main setup later. But it's a regular PlayStation that I got when it launched, and I use it sometimes, especially when Destiny 2 launched. I used it a lot, but now I don't use it that much. So, moving on to my chair, which is the Rack Casap Elite. It's a black leatherette gaming chair. Very, very cool chair. Highly recommended. A lot of you guys have been asking me to review this chair, so I'm going to give this a mini review right now. So it carries hundreds of pounds. It's very sturdy. The base is full metal. Even the arms are metal. And the only real downside to this chair is the fact that the armrests, you can't really lock it, so it moves like that. But it's not really that big of an issue. If you tighten the screws enough, it won't move. But it's a really good chair, really comfortable. The leather isn't hot at all, even though I use my computer without the air conditioning on. It's not really an issue, so I highly recommend this chair. I promise you guys you won't regret buying the Rack Cast Up Elite. And you know, for sure, some of you guys are gonna comment that GIF or GIF wherein PewDiePie reclines the chair. Yes, it can do that. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome full featured chair. Now, moving on to my gaming rig. The Corsair 570X case, tempered glass case. It's full tempered glass. It's got a Ryzen 1800 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. So from Zotac. So it's pretty cool, pretty beastly PC. I wish I could show you guys the inside. So here is my boom arm, which I got for really cheap. It cost like literally $10 for the boom arm, like $5. And it works pretty well, connected to my desk. And of course the microphone is the Audio-Technica AT2020. Really good microphone. It's a USB microphone, so you don't need an interface. And it performs really well. I highly recommend this Audio-Technica AT2020 if you can get it on sale. I got it on sale, so I got it for about $120, which is a really good price for it. Moving on to my peripherals, this is the Rack KeyMat XT2 with brown switches, and behind it is a Razer Leviathan speaker, which actually sounds pretty decent, and it looks great on my desk. It fits underneath all my monitors, so I can't complain. So the keyboard is pretty awesome. It's a mechanical keyboard, obviously. And here is the Rack Talum, which I have not reviewed yet, but it's one of the latest mice from Rack Gears. It has adjustable weights and metal feet, and a PixArt sensor. So it's a pretty awesome mouse, which I'll be reviewing in just a bit. So moving back, give you guys a full look at the main rig here. Obviously you got some RGB LED strips at the back, and over there in my webcam you can see Logitech C922 Pro Stream webcam, which is pretty good. I use it for vlogging as well, other than Twitch, so it's a pretty good webcam. It's got built-in software chroma, which I don't use because I personally think having a real green screen is better. But it's a pretty good webcam. And this is my full setup. Basically, this is the main area, the core of my room or my office. So at the centerpiece is an Agon AG32 curved 32-inch monitor. It's AG32 FCX. It's got 144 Hz. And other than that, it's nothing fancy. It's a TN panel, but it has great black levels, great colors, especially for a TN panel. So I'm loving this monitor. It's a really awesome monitor for gaming. And actually, even though it's a 1080p monitor and 32 inches, the pixel density is actually fine. Like, I didn't expect that the pixel density would be okay for me, and it's actually quite relaxing on the eyes. It's very easy on the eyes, so I actually enjoy using the monitor a lot, even though it's a bit big for the resolution. And on the sides, you got a 29-inch ultra-wide monitor and some AOC 24-inch monitors on the side as well. Nothing special, just your regular IPS LED monitor that you can get for about $100 a piece. So yeah, nothing special there. And below the desk obviously is my Razer Leviathan subwoofer. And above my desk is Never Tell Me the Odds Han Solo poster and a helmet of a Stormtrooper pilot, Imperial pilot rather. And I got that from the special screening of The Last Jedi. Another poster from the BioShock Collector's Edition. And this is my Darth Vader clock, which ran out of batteries, but my girlfriend got it for me, so it's really cool. And below that is a couple more books to add some more personality. Elon Musk, big fan of Elon Musk, so that stays on top of my shelf. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick pan again of the full room before we end this video. You got your main setup here, main setup there, and our side setup. This is the surface that I use for shooting videos, shooting unboxing sometimes over here, or sometimes I just prop up a table in the middle and use my setup as the background for the video. So again, quick pan of the room. My bed over there, and my bathroom and closet, and my entertainment center over here. So we got that, and then this is the door. As you can see, it's a very small room. Try to give you guys a wider shot of the whole thing. Very small room. This is already the edge of the room here. Alright, so there you go. That has been a quick setup update. I will give you guys a full-on setup tour once my studio is finished building. It's going to be such an epic video and I'm so excited for it, so I'll see you there, guys. There you have it, guys, my quick setup tour slash vlog, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to leave all the product links in the description below so you can check out the items if you want to buy it for yourself. And I'll be doing constant updates and vlogs as my studio begins to take shape. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in a future video.